Well, burgers, fries, and shakes.
We've got the shakes.
Oh
Look at these great ones right here. This one's cookies and cream.
You guys are gonna have to fight over
Toasted marshmallows.
I've never heard of a toasted marshmallow shake, but there it is.
You might hear that. You might think of that place on Capitol Hill that is big business, all thanks to Chef Spike Mendelsohn, a former Top Chef contestant. And he's behind these goodies that he just brought us, and you're behind the new Good Stuff cookbook. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for having me.
It's good to see you, especially when you bring us treats. We love that.
Of course.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to come empty-handed. Please do.
This lid's out.
Right, that's the cookies and cream, and this one's the toasted marshmallow. This one's like a campfire in your mouth.
Is this like a signature dish here?
This is the people think I'm in the burger business, but I'm actually in the toasted marshmallow business. And,
oh my gosh, this is yummy.
Yeah, then you guys are going to have to swap.
You guys talk.
Right, and we got all the recipes in the cookbook
sweet.
to make these. Yes, it is sweet. Actually, put a little yogurt in it just to kind of tone it out a little bit.
Yeah,
very thick.
You got to try some of that. Well, the thing is, we make our own custard and Good Stuff every day. Every morning, we make fresh, really thick, delicious custard.
Oh, here you are at work in your
look at
ice
that.
cream area.
Little cameo.
Do people actually make it through your burgers and your shakes?
And fries.
So
and a wedge salad.
You don't think you could do that?
People
I could
go
do that.
Probably could.
Looks like you could.
Oh, wow, thanks. That's what we've been talking about. Appreciate that.
I mean, we're
out of time, Spike, so...
Why is it that burgers and fries and milkshake, that's like the perfect thing? Everybody loves that.
It's classic American comfort food, and the thing about, Good Stuff is we take it to the next level just with toppings, and we just make it a little different. I got a lot of training, fine dining training, and I apply a lot of the techniques I've learned over the years to just a simple burger, and I think that's what makes the difference. And
when you say over the years, you really mean over the years. Because did I read this right? You were like 12 or 13, and your parents owned a restaurant.
Yeah,
and
my
you
parents.
Got cooking in
right, everyone was hanging out at the beach, and I was, sometimes dishwashing, doing the fry station, salad station, grill station, and I just kind of worked my way through that kitchen, and here I am today. So
you really learned. You came up learning the ropes every single job that there had to do.
Absolutely.
With
I mean, I hosted, I bartended a little bit. I know probably every facet of the restaurant industry, and then I kind of began to take it serious. I went to culinary school, and then I went to France.
And you learned under some of the big names in the business.
Big names, yes. Guys that have helped me over the years a lot, so it's been a good career so far.
And you also sort of have a Asian fusion influence to some
I do. I was cooking French food for so long. I just got a little tired of the regular cuisine, and I wanted something new. So I decided to travel to Vietnam and cook my way from north to south. It made sense for me because Vietnam had a lot of influence from the French on their cuisine.
What a trip! How long did you take to do that?
I took about 3-4 months touring all around, and then I just stayed a couple more months in Saigon and enjoyed all the markets and cooked for the Prime Minister and stuff like that. So,
oh, well.
So you probably learned to use different foods than what we had available here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Lots of different vegetables, I guess.
Yes, lots of different vegetables, a lot of exotic ingredients like kaffir lime leaf, lemongrass, ginger, yuzu, all that kind of stuff. Really citrusy, a lot of herbs. It taught me to use a lot of herbs in the cuisine. So.
And then where they sort of ferment different kinds of things and give them flavors,
They ferment a little bit in Vietnam. I think Korea ferments a lot more, but they have some fermentation going on there. Yeah.
So you cooked for the Prime Minister over there. What about our first family? Have they come over? You have the Michelle burger, don't you?
We have the Michelle Melt on the menu. We also have President Obama burger, which is an award-winning burger.
Has he not come over yet?
What makes it a President Obama burger?
What makes it? Well, it started. It actually started because when I first moved down here and we opened up Good Stuff, I wanted to feel a little bit of, part of the community, and I wasn't really into politics that much on Capitol Hill. So we did a McCain-Obama burger campaign, and we characterized the burgers depending on the way they were running the campaign. And, to say the least, Obama obviously won. We put bacon in his burger, so...
Bacon, that'll do it.
Yeah, so you were a little partial there. You're a little partial.
Well, like that... Well, I wasn't too partial, but, the McCain burger was like the Maverick burger. It had like a corn salsa, a chipotle mayonnaise. It was really rough around the edges and in your face. The Obama burger was like really well balanced. It had like blue cheese. It had like some sweet tones from the marmalade, some tartness from the horseradish sauce.
Hungry. This is coming from a guy who has 11 different types of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise is mayonnaise, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, 11 different types in the cookbook. We have about 4 of the best of the best at the restaurant. So to eat with your fries.
Let's talk about Top Chef.
Yes.
People will recognize you from that. How much fun did you have on that show?
I had a blast on that show. I mean, I was one of those that just kind of took the approach of just enjoying myself, not being too competitive, and just taking in the whole experience. And I love the show, and it's kind of earned me everything that I've got going on now is because of that show. It really kind of propelled me into the media and the chef world, and you know, I just kind of ran with it.
But
so.
you found ways
Yeah.
during the show's taping, didn't you, to kind of stand out a little bit?
I
mean,
did.
You wore hats.
I wore
sometimes?
hats.
Yeah.
You know, I love my fedora, and I wear it a lot. I'm just growing out my hair a little bit now, so I can't fit the fedoras on anymore. So
Too much hair.
Too much hair. So.
What do you think about Top Chef DC now coming here?
Totally excited about Top Chef DC. It should be one of the best seasons yet. I think they've done a lot of interesting challenges I've heard around the city, so I think it should be cool.
Are you going to be making some appearances?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, they haven't said
They
anything.
have to come
haven't
to
said
your
anything
place.
yet.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
you're a
Come
star,
on.
Right.
a former star.
They
They
gotta
should
do
bring
a
you
quick
back,
fire
right?
at the restaurant or something. Yeah.
Do you watch all the episodes now that you've been on? Are you a
I'm
hardcore fan?
I was a huge fan of the show before I was on, and I'm still a huge fan of the show now. So yeah, I watch all the episodes.
All right.
You pick your favorites. We'll have to have you back in when the season really gets down to the
Please do,
nitty-gritty.
yes.
I want to try one of your hamburgers because they look so delectable.
Which one? Which
I
one
don't
would you
know.
want?
I don't know.
I know,
What,
these are
what
so
kind,
big and
what are
great
some
on
of the
this
things
book?
that you put on them to make them so different?
Well, I think we play a lot with textures and you know, toppings. Like I said, one of our best burgers is the Coletti Smokehouse. It's got apple and smoked bacon, so it's super crispy and smoky. It's got a little bit of cheddar cheese, which is rich, and then we fry these Vidalia onion rings
Oh, I love
that are
Vidalia
really
onion.
crispy, and we top it off with a chipotle barbecue sauce.
How do
I mean, it's
you
pretty
maintain
delicious.
a good weight?
I work a lot. And I run up down the stairs. I eat my food. The thing is, I never sit down and have one entire meal.
So you're always kind of a
I'm always
snacker?
kind of snacking and tasting things and making sure everything's on point. So, but I do eat a lot. I mean, right now, I'm opening up We the Pizza. I've been cooking maybe hundreds.
We do want to mention that.
Yeah,
We the
this-
Pizza is going
Yes.
to be next door to the Good Stuff,
Yes,
thing, right?
We the Pizza is going to be right next door to Good Stuff Eatery. It
On
should
Capitol
be
Hill.
on Capitol Hill. It should be open in July, and it's homemade pizza, homemade gelato, homemade sodas. So again, we're taking that, you know, the comfort food and kind of just putting our label on it.
And we know
so.
you'll put your certain spin on it.
Like, we'd love to have you
Absolutely,
back.
yes.
Bring
Please.
some pizza.
I will.
Well,
I will
thank
next
you for
time.
the shakes.
And
We'll
thank you
enjoy
for
those.
having me. Yes.
Good luck. Thanks
Good
so
to
much,
see you on the
Spike
cookbook
Mendelsohn.
again. I
Yeah.
wanted to mention Good Stuff Cookbook. It's out there if you want to get your hands on it.